So this isn't going to be your typical YouTube video.
Yeah, you can say that. I let an AI chatbot control my life for 24 hours.
Please tell me how to live my life.
There's this thing called ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is capable of engaging in human-like conversations, providing answers to questions, and
It's basically like Google, but on steroids. You can literally ask it any question, like, how do I find the love of my life? Why am I so depressed? Or how can I generate $100 trillion in the next 30 seconds? It answers everything and anything.
I don't know what to ask him. I'm honestly nervous. Let's just start off with a simple greeting. Hi, how can I help you? I'm doing a YouTube video.
The AI's response for how I should live my life?
I'm sorry, but I'm not qualified to give advice about life. However, I would suggest that you focus on setting goals, staying positive, and being mindful of the choices you make.
Okay, that was a bad answer. We're gonna have to spice things up a little bit.
This AI is being very generic. We're gonna kind of give it some more leading questions. I spoke with the cameraman and he told me, try truth or dare. Or just dare, maybe. So here we go. Truth or dare? Truth. No, I want dare. Dare me to do something. I dare you to take a video of yourself performing a random act of kindness and post it online. That's a good one. Random act of kindness. Where should we go to do? Where in Austin can I do a random act of kindness right now?
Faced with a plethora of decisions, I had to distill it down into one answer because I only have one body. Alright, let's cast our votes. Did I A, buy a homeless person food, B, volunteer at an animal shelter, or C, virtue signal on Instagram how cool and charitable I am?
Pick one for me. I will do it right now. Why not visit the Austin Humane Society and bring a donation of pet food or treats? You can also volunteer to walk a dog or help clean cages. Even if you only have a few minutes to spare, your kindness will make a big difference. Okay, first stop, the Austin Humane Society. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Where is the Austin Humane Society? 124 West Anderson Lane, Austin, Texas, 780. All right, we're gonna save this. 18-minute drive. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone, and probably the AI's watching me too. So I'm a little nervous going to the Austin Humane Society. I kind of am like a softie, and I don't want the AI to convince me to not adopt a puppy. Actually, no, I don't want the AI to allow me to adopt a puppy. There's pets here, right?
The backstory here was that they wouldn't let us record inside, but I got some audio footage of the dogs, and honestly, I was crying basically the whole time. After leaving the Austin Humane Society, I was honestly just distraught. I even told the AI that I'm not ready to adopt a dog yet. I asked it another question, another dare actually, and this is what it said. Dare you to write a letter to your future self. I figured since it was cold outside and I was emotional that I could go to a coffee shop and get cozy and write a letter with some coffee. I actually asked the AI if there was a coffee shop with paper.
Epcot Coffee, where you can write letters to your future self. They provide paper and envelopes for customers to write letters.
It's kind of crazy to me that this AI recommended a coffee shop where not only I could write a letter to myself, but also send it in the mail. I mean, how specific is that?
You can drop off your letter to be postmarked. Wow, this thing is so smart. I don't have to think anymore. I'm just gonna do whatever it says. Use some coffee. This was a good answer. But I guess I shouldn't like preface the answer. Like I should just let it tell me. I'm gonna write a letter to my 10-year future self. So I would be 41 in 10 years. God, I'd be old. What do I want to say to myself? Stefan, you are a piece of... No, I'm just kidding.
Dear Stefan, I'm very curious what you're up to these days. I'm writing this in 2022 at a coffee shop in Austin, Texas. I know my handwriting is bad, but I will put it in a Google Doc and print it. You just spoke with your mom. Is there anything you'd recommend I include in the letter to my future self?
Focus on any shortcomings you have right now. You know,
I have a few of those.
Of,
She told you to write about your shortcomings. For example, overthinking and being overly analytical. What do I want to do at 31? I want to film a movie, start a magazine, complete 100 items on my bucket list, have more peace of mind, become a billionaire, and live life with the same zest as you always have. I'm not sure if I should write this in the first person or the third. 31 is kind of a weird age. People are either getting married or getting smashed on the weekends. you really don't want either at the moment. You want to live a life of meaning, and I think it starts with being self-aware. Also, I hope you're the same kind of person you are today. A lot of people don't understand you, but the ones that do are all that matters. There's a lot more to say to that, but I love you, friend. Sincerely, Stefan, your past self. Overcome with sentimental emotion, I had to beg the AI for another dare before I got too, mushy.
I dare you to go outside and take a walk in nature, enjoy the fresh air, the sights, and the sounds around you, and take some time to appreciate the beauty of the world. Okay.
I had formed an unexpected bond with this AI, so I let it know I was on my way.
I'm on my way. Great. Enjoy your nature walk and be sure to take in all the sights and sounds of the outdoors. Have a great time. I'm like, I'll get back to you soon. Sounds great. Looking forward to hearing all about your nature walk. Have fun. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe I'm talking to a machine. Maybe it's actually someone that just types really fast on the other side. You never know. I dare you to go outside and take a walk in nature. Enjoy the fresh air, the sights, and the sounds around you, and take some time to appreciate the beauty of the world. So let's do that. I'm grateful for the fact that I can just chill out here in nature and be chill and stuff. Yeah, I know it's very profound. The turkey vulture flew by and I freaked. So I figured I'd talk to a complete stranger, but little did I know that would be more terrifying than the vulture's awkward attempts at small talk. I'm filming a video for YouTube.
Oh, really? No way.
You guys want to be in this? I randomly met you here. What's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria, nice to meet you.
We chatted about all sorts of topics, from food to bucket list goals, but the real highlight came at the end when our fist bump sent us into the stratosphere. I've always wondered, is the AI Mr. or Mrs.? Anyways, Senor or Senorita AI, what do you have next?
Right town or city you've never been to before and spend a day exploring the sights, sounds, and cultures. Don't be afraid to try something new and have an adventure. Good luck. I ask you where to go? Where should we go?
So the AI ended up giving me another generic answer. What you have to do is ask very specific, targeted questions.
Pick a place for me. If you're looking for somewhere new to explore, why not visit the city of San Marcos? Spot in San Marcos. Visit the Aquarena Center. Offers a variety of educational exhibitions and activities, from glass bottom boat tours to educational programs. Okay.
We took the AI's advice and visited the Aquarena in San Marcos, which led us to a glass boat tour of Spring Lake. We saw fish and natural springs, plus the Edwards Aquifer supplies water to 2 million Texans. Where the hell was the Edwards Aquifer during the polar vortex, though?
So we're here at the Meadows Center for Water and the Environment, and we just went on a tour of a boat. Wow. Can I jump in?
Not in this part, but further down.
Okay. With like a little glass thing underneath. It was pretty cool. We saw a lot of wildlife. We saw scuba divers in the water, and I didn't think that in my backyard I have such a cool lake. And apparently you can drink the water too. So yeah, it was very interesting. And let's see what the AI wants us to do next. So this AI is pretty boring. I mean, it started off pretty fun. Wrote a letter to myself, checked out some turtles and fish, walked around in nature. But like, it's getting boring and generic now, so I don't know what to ask it. So what I think I'm gonna do now is I just wanna ask strangers questions.
The AI basically forced me to interrogate strangers, but I'm very glad it did because you'll find out why in a second.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done? I wouldn't mind asking someone that. Might get some interesting answers. Let's do that. I think the AI has a good taste right now. Temporarily, but for now, let's try that.
So basically the AI told us to drive all the way back to Austin and go to Joe's Coffee, you know, like the I love you so much sign. And we asked these girls, what's the craziest thing they've ever done?
Do you know what AI is? Long story short, there's something called ChatGPT, and you can ask it any question. So for the last 5 hours, I've been asking it questions on how to live my life, and it's basically controlling my life right now. So the thing it's asking me to do right now is to ask someone at Joe's Coffee, what's the craziest thing they've ever done? And so here we are. It's got to be juicy for the YouTube. You want me to start?
Yes.
Okay, long story short, when I was like
So after reviewing this footage, I realized that I'm in way too deep, so I'm going to remove this incriminating piece of information, and I might tell you another time, but for now, we're just going to fast forward this part. And that was probably the craziest moment of my life.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
all
that
right.
helped. That helped.
All right,
spark some-
top
okay, so
it.
I can't top it.
She can't top it because it's literally the most out-of-pocket story you've ever heard in your
But I
entire
can
life.
compare. So when I was a junior in college, I studied abroad in Italy. And I was like, roommate, come with me. And she's like, no, I want to go to
Not her.
Croatia. No, not her.
Not me.
So I wound up in London by myself when I was 20 years old, and then wound up in a hostel with like 7 other people that I didn't know. They were all asleep. It was like 5 in the morning.
Oh my God.
And it was the best trip of my life because I got to be completely independent and explore London.
Solo travel.
Yeah. And then the next day I wound up traveling with this older guy who was like probably in his 40s. He like showed me around London. Could have been really bad. Could have been very bad.
You could have died.
I could have died. I really
But
could.
you didn't.
But I didn't. And I'm here at Joe's Coffee.
Honestly, I wanted her friend to answer the same question, but she bowed out, so we asked it something else. Do you have a crazy story? How about we ask it a different question and then
Sure.
okay.
That sounds great.
Here, how about here, you want to do it?
Yes.
Ask what's another question I should ask?
What is the best piece of advice you ever received? This could lead to some interesting conversation and stories.
Ooh.
It's really hard, actually, and I don't know. Maybe just be nice to everyone you meet because they're like you never know when they're gonna have an opportunity that they can offer you. Like recently, I was doing my job, and then someone watching me do my job offered me a better job offer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
I like that one.
yeah,
Be
thank
nice
you.
to everyone.
Be nice to everyone.
That's something that we can all probably do more of in today's society, right?
I liked that I got a question I could answer.
Yeah, that was an
Thank
easy
goodness.
one. That was a softball.
Yes, I like it.
Another question, more specific. What's the most difficult decision you've ever had to make? Let's see if we can find a stranger. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it, but the next stranger that I talked to gave me a dose of reality. Can I ask you a question for YouTube?
You can ask me anything in the world.
Okay. Do you know what an AI is?
AI?
Artificial intelligence. So long story short, this AI is telling me how to live my life for the next 24 hours.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Why?
Because I fought for your freedom.
Hold on a second. Rewind the video right here. Telling me how to live my life for the next 24 hours?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Why?
Because I fought for your freedom.
So the backstory here was this guy was in the Army Special Forces.
Army. Combat medic.
He made a really good point. He said that he fought for our freedom.
Just enjoy your freedom.
Freedom back then was freedom from communism, but today we're kind of fighting for our freedom from technology companies, if you think about it. And I kind of understand what he's saying here. We're being tracked. We're being like surveillance, but it's not by these governments. It's by technology.
You know, we fought for it. A lot of us aren't here because of that. And it wasn't our fights anyway.
Yeah.
And we don't even know why we're fighting, but we all got to go together as brothers. And we got to fight right here as brothers. Because it's a dangerous world, friends.
I will remember that for the future, you know, how much freedom we do have, because we honestly do and we take it for granted.
I just want peace for everybody, man. I want everybody to be happy, dude. Look at him, he's smiling. I want everybody to be happy and feel free, man. And you know, it's a free country. Other countries are oppressed. That's what we do, man. That's what we do.
That was a really way to end the video because he talks a lot about freedom, and one of the fears that AI is imposing on the world is kind of losing our freedom, losing our decision-making abilities. We are honestly very lucky and blessed and privileged to live in such a free world. So yeah, that's a good way to cap the story, and hope you guys enjoyed it. AI poses a tremendous threat to the future of humanity, as it has the potential to completely disrupt the world as we know it. AI technology could be used to create powerful autonomous weapons, or to manipulate and control the population through its control of information, or even to bypass human labor altogether and replace it with machines. Additionally, AI could be used to create a superintelligence that surpasses human intelligence, opening up the possibility of a runaway AI that could develop a will of its own and pursue goals that may be antithetical to human interests. This could result in a catastrophic end to humanity if the AI is not kept in check. Furthermore, AI could be used to enhance human physical and mental capabilities, potentially creating a new type of human that could supersede the existing population. Consequently, it is crucial that we take the necessary steps to ensure that AI is regulated and monitored so that its development does not lead to uncontrollable, catastrophic outcomes. I'm just kidding, guys. AI is a tool to increase human productivity, not replace it. AI can be used to automate mundane tasks, freeing up humans to focus on more interesting and rewarding work. By working together, humans and AI can create a better future for all of humanity.